drunk for continuity. We'll go find some more beers.
That's Ian's dick.
Yeah, right here. Let's open the slide. See how it opens the curtains? That's pretty awesome.
I'm back! Out of my way, bitches!
Hey!
Couch roll up!
Make room for Jason!
Get that man a beer.
Get on it!
Gentlemen,
I just realized I'm holding 2 glasses for you, Jason.
cheers! Welcome to Couch Co-op. I am your immensely temporary host, Jason. This is Oscar. This is Justin.
Hey, hey.
And this is my oldest friend. What was your name again? Jerry.
I don't remember. Sorry.
So, we are on to a shoot the shit episode.
And there's a puppet behind Jason right now, too.
A meat puppet.
Yes.
Pull your hand out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaty.
They're both over here.
Yeah.
Nothing funny going on. Thank you very much. So we just filmed a couple of very nice topic episodes. And as usual, we've had far too much to drink to stay on topic. So we're just going to talk about video games in general.
Hi, Ron. What's up? Oh, I died.
Jason, we have Ron back here. Ron 80.
He died.
He's
King
gonna-
Kong.
That's
What
Ron
is he
80.
Oh.
He's playing some classics right now. Ian is playing some Wipeout.
Trying to, anyway.
All right, so, Oscar.
Did you say Justin?
Yeah.
You said Justin.
Yeah, you
got
said
me.
Justin.
Okay, yeah.
Oscar, what have you been playing lately?
The last shit I've been playing, well, other than the obvious, Dave, just King Kong, I guess.
King Kong.
King Kong off of the arcade.
Whistle.
King Kong with Jack Black.
King
It's
Kong.
my favorite.
Klong King.
Are you talking about Donkey Kong?
King
Oh,
Kong,
yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I was working that in.
There were
yeah.
Okay.
games of
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, so Donkey Kong, which I'm sure you've talked about how bitch of a fucking game it is.
We haven't talked
Actually,
about
I
it.
haven't.
This is what this
It,
episode
it was a thing that I was intending to get to, but
Oh, okay.
Jump right in there.
Okay, yeah. So, I don't know if you can pan in over there with the barcade that
playing it right now.
Jason put together, all the classic shit, and we've been playing the shit out of Donkey Kong, not to be confused with King Kong. And yeah, no, those games are fucking hard as shit. Like,
Yeah.
all those shits.
That's why I
fucking
hate 'em.
games. It's
Fuck
like
Pac-Man.
Yeah, right.
Donkey Kong's
Really?
meant to be the hardest game.
I suck
of all
at those
time.
games.
Donkey Kong is crazy fucking hard.
It's brutal.
All right, so for those of you at home, I just finished building this main machine like 5 weeks
You can
ago.
see me get murdered.
This is a thing that is fairly new around here, is access to classic games. And Donkey Kong has been the one that Oscar and I have really been going to town on. And it's hard as fuck. And I did not realize until I got this thing and finally made it past level 1 that I had never even seen level 2 of Donkey Kong.
yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
serious.
a level 2?
I have put, well,
Welcome to 2014, Jason.
I have made it up to like level 15 now. Like I am getting pretty fucking good at Donkey Kong. I mean, I'm not like challenging like the world score or anything, but I have now beat every level that exists in the game, and I am now just playing the harder version.
And you know what? After playing it
three boards.
after playing it as long as we did and realizing how fucking hard it is, it just the respect I have for those assholes back in the 80s that used to challenge each other and like just fucking talk so much shit about each other for the fucking game. Just the game is just like, wow, these guys are actually
That's
badasses.
still a culture if you
Yeah,
ever watch
Freaking
King of Kong.
dedicated.
And yeah, don't you have a new
Documentary
respect
is
for like the guys
awesome.
of King and Kong? I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's
King,
ridiculous.
King and Kong.
Those
yeah.
dudes have skills.
Oh, that documentary.
Yeah, they're
Did you ever
breaking
see
the
that
game,
one?
yeah.
The King of Kong.
That's the one we're talking about.
yeah.
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 So,
And
It doesn't
it
get laid,
is.
but that's a different thing.
Justin, what have you been playing?
Grand Theft Auto 5, motherfuckers!
5, dude.
Same answer as every time.
Horse cleared. Good job.
There you go.
He's like the pinky in the brain over here. The same shit I
See?
do every night, Jason.
For those of you who've never seen it, that is what level 2 of King Kong
Holy
looks
shit.
like. I didn't know that,
that
until
umbrella.
I built this.
Yellow ladders.
Yeah.
Yellow ladders. No, so Justin's been playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, a lot of online gaming, man. In fact, tonight or last night, the latest update came out, the High Life update. So when I get home tonight, I'm gonna download it, not play it, because I gotta go to
Whatever.
So
bed.
how do you
Whatever.
like it? So I played the
How does
online.
he like it? It's all he fucking
well-
plays, Oscar.
Well, I mean, I played the online gaming of Grand Theft Auto 5 for like 20 minutes
Oh, he
one
loves it.
time.
That's all he does.
And I was, the concept of it looked pretty fun,
Awesome.
but I was just like, what the
You clearly don't
what the
watch
fuck
the
is
show
going on?
because he and his friend they have these like female counterparts that they pretend to be.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
They're not pretend.
Do you
Oh,
still
they're
have
real.
Facebook pages
and then they
for
have
them?
Facebook pages for them, and they update posts.
Yeah, it's our friends, the Fortier sisters.
Oh,
What?
shit.
It's
Juliet and Alice.
ridiculous.
Then they live
It's
down
like
in Los Santos.
it's like a real what do they call it? Second Life. He has a Second Life Facebook.
Is it like LARPing?
pretty
Seriously?
much? Yeah,
No.
he's,
LARP.
he's that ridiculous.
No. I mean, I can't, I'd have to go back down to Los Santos if I wanted to see her. So. But there's pictures of me and her.
Hey, you know what?
Oh,
She's
no.
like your
Facebook.
girlfriend in Canada?
Yeah.
Well, they're from Canada. They're from Montreal.
Oh, okay.
They're
but
twin
that works.
sisters. Yeah.
But if you play Grand Theft Auto, those girls can't be hot.
Well, that's why she wears sunglasses all the time.
The scary eyes.
Jared,
Me?
what have you been playing?
I've been playing several things. Well, just today I was playing Rayman or Legends for my PS4. That was actually the first game I paid money for on my PS4 several months ago, and I still can't get enough of the game. The advanced levels are amazing. Like there's hard games, and then there's this, which is difficult in the advanced levels. But they're not aggravating like most difficult games, because if you don't win, it's because you fucked up.
Right.
It's that kind of game where it's actually skill-based and it's not a bunch of cheap shots and annoying AI. It's just these enemies on the advanced levels are always in the same spot. You have to beat the sections in 40 seconds or less to get all of the trophies in the game. I've been trying to go through and get all the diamonds on the tops of the doors, and that's completing every little thing you can. So everybody really gives a rat's ass what I'm talking about. So I'll continue and say that I beat Black Flag, the latest Assassin's Creed game.
Black Flag.
And Dave over here is fisting Rayman,
Did you see
so
some-
I think he really cares.
Does Henry
He
roll?
was
All right,
stroking it.
seriously.
And which is
but
Jason's
I
game. Which
I
is Jason's game, and he hasn't played it.
I attempted to purchase Rayman today.
Oh, did you?
Based on his recommendation and him showing me the cool the music levels. Those
The
are
music levels
fantastic.
are so awesome.
They were sold out. Rayman Legends was sold out at GameStop today.
Oh,
If
just buy
I
it online.
specifically asked
If
them.
you own
Rayman is just a fucking
any
sellout.
console that has Rayman Legends, this game is amazing. It really is. And Dave is
why
still
does Dave wanna
fisting
fist fuck
this
us,
game.
dude?
So after
So I don't know if that's love or hate.
Jason,
I
what
guess
is-
it depends on the relationship.
What has Jason been playing? Because you have something interesting you've been playing and you stopped playing it. A couple of games you stopped playing. Infamous and Child of Light. Come on, talk about this.
Okay, yes, Child of Light.
Child of Light.
Based on Brad's recommendation,
I played the demo and I loved it.
I purchased Child of Light and I thought it was fucking fantastic. Like, just the first 15 minutes of it, I was blown away with. I loved the traditional RPG mechanic. I loved the painted world that they had created. I really loved the fact.
child.
I really loved the fact that they had turned all of the dialogue into a poem. Like, I was incredibly excited to really crack into this game, but I got like 15 minutes in, and then they said, by the way, if you've got a second controller, another person can control the light beam that follows you around and assists you throughout the game. And I was like, okay, I'm putting this game down because I want to play it 2-player co-op.
That sounds very Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Almost
yeah.
exactly like that. But it's a more important part of the game.
It is.
During the battle system, there is a light beam during the game, like during the battles, which are they are real-time battles, and there's a timed system that tells you when each character gets to take their turn, and if you move the light with the analog stick over top of the other character, then hit the L2 button, it slows that enemy down.
But also, I'm not sure if you knew, but it actually heals your character. If you move it onto your character and hit the button,
No, I actually did not know that.
it heals your character.
We hadn't gotten that far. I just decided to set it down, and I was like, I'm incredibly interested in this game, but I'm going to play it once I have a second player.
So despite these other interested parties, such as Dave and Ian here,
I'm very-
they're showing a lot of
Making
interest.
a whole lot
The
of
art
sexual face
is
gestures
wonderful,
at each other's.
and it
I
also
was merely
uses the
picking my
same
nose.
program and development program that Rayman does, which
Oh, I didn't
looks
know that.
wonderful. Yes,
Oh, is it really?
yes.
Who's the artist? The Final Fantasy guy.
Ayamoto.
I don't
No.
remember.
On the hot seat.
Amaya.
But I love
Amaya
his art
something.
style, but it's not. Yeah, I think it's Yakimoto or something like that. But yeah,
Yakisoba.
he's awesome.
Yakisoba
But I don't think it's
Yakisoba
not the
beef.
same guy.
Kurosawa
It's
Yakisoba.
not.
Oh,
I just
I
have
was
one
under the
question.
impression it's the Far Cry 3 guys though.
Ubisoft.
The directors of Far Cry 3
What?
created this game in the art style of the guy who does the art books for all of the classic Final Fantasy games.
I love that guy's art. I just,
But they
for some reason, I
created
can't remember his
they
name.
created the game as a playable poem. So all of the dialogue rhymes, and it's in a traditional RPG style. Like, Brad has been raving about this since it came out last Tuesday, and I decided to try it out, and I was like, yeah, this game really is as awesome as Brad has
How
been
long is it?
saying.
Do you know?
I don't know.
It's,
it can't be very
it's about
long
the same
'cause
length as
it's a 15
South Park,
it's
which
a
is around
$15
15
game.
hours.
Let me dig in here for a second.
$1 an hour.
Yoshitaka
That sounds perfect.
Amano.
All right.
Yoshitaka Amano. That's his name.
Amano, okay.
Yeah.
I love that
Amano.
guy's art.
I looked it up. Don't give me
he's
too
been
much
on
credit.
He's been on the show before.
That's true.
Oh no. Anyways, I was
Hey,
gonna.
thank you,
First time.
Wikipedia.
So
Thank you,
played.
Wikipedia, for providing
That's
this
right.
answer.
Seriously.
Actually, I went to
Ian,
Google for
you've
that,
played
we won't
the.
put that.
Probably pulled up the Wikipedia page.
What was it? The new Metal Gear Ground Zeroes, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, we don't want to talk about this, do we?
No, that game sucked.
Does
doesn't
it suck?
suck.
Have you played it?
It did
It's
suck,
awesome.
dude.
It's
As-
horrible.
I'm a
You have not played
huge
it.
Metal
I
Gear
did play it.
fan.
You played it? Whatever.
On
awesome.
what?
I tried to play it.
It's awesome.
The
The
demo?
control scheme sucks, doesn't
The,
it?
It's
the
awesome.
controls were horrible.
Dude.
I still don't understand the Metal
And
Gear
it was like
controls,
it was like
but I love
okay,
Okay,
I
but
got the
Jason-
controls down, and then I got into battle, and it was like the
But
controls
Jason, you
completely
played
changed.
3, right? How would you compare them to the controls in 3?
It's different. Not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. It's not
All
step
right.
back.
Bullshit.
What?
You're
Oh my
sucky.
God, you
Suck
know what?
man!
You know what? I compare the
Alright.
controls to the newest Metal Gear, like Metal Gear Ground Zeroes, to
All right.
the original
Pile it
Resident
on.
Evil.
Pile it on.
Tomb Raider.
The original Resident Evil. That I mean, the whole part of that game was that the game was like scary for its time, but the controls sucked so bad. Is when someone came at you like a zombie or something, you just,
But you got used to it, though. I mean,
No,
like,
well, kinda,
I
but-
fucking hated those controls too, but I got
Ron-
used to them
but I
after a
think
while.
Ron is
Zeros.
completely right about this.
Tell me, man, it was
The controls are so outdated and so.
Ian's gonna pop, dude.
I'm sorry,
Oh, no.
Japan, fucking get with it.
Yeah!
Please.
Fucking Japan,
Canada,
dude.
France, UK, North
Thank you.
America
Thank you.
have been showing you how to make a fucking video game for 5 years. Figure it out. Like, Japan led everything for 15 years, but they are lagging.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
where I was going with that, but even like the Resident Evil games, the controls have evolved with the games.
Are you having like a stroke right now? You almost
And Metal Gear has always been the same,
Ian's
or it's
shaking.
never gotten any better.
Right.
It's
Either
like-
way, I think like the biggest
Same with
thing,
Final Fantasy.
regardless of controls, like the fucking storyline of Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Very
is-
confusing.
What I fucking love.
Well, speaking
doesn't
of
get confusing till the
Japanese
end.
development, I'm sure I've mentioned this several times on the show. I know I've
Clearly,
mentioned
this
it on the
episode will end
podcast,
way before this. We're
but
gonna
I'm actually really looking forward
He's
to
just gonna cut the whole
Nintendo
thing out.
Can't handle it.
after Miyamoto. What is Nintendo gonna do after Miyamoto?
Die.
Miyamoto is the heart and soul of Nintendo.
Doesn't
yeah,
he have a
there's
son?
other people that work on games for
hope not.
Nintendo. But
There's no
what's
Miyamoto.
going to happen after Miyamoto?
All right,
No,
blah, blah, blah,
when,
blah, blah, blah.
when Miyamoto retires, Nintendo is going to go the route of Sega.
And we're
I don't
really
know about
shooting
that.
at shit. But like, Jason, talk about Infamous a little bit because you just started playing that a little bit. You played it and then you deleted it. I mean, let's talk about some
Shooting
current
shit,
stuff
talking
here. Let's not
shit.
talk about fucking Nintendo.
Nintendo is current shit. They have a current gen console out,
they
which
do?
is entirely dependent
Do they?
on Miyamoto's
Yeah, it's
work.
called the Wii 2.
I forgot about
The
that.
Wii, the Wii 2?
It's called the Wii 2.
No, it's not. I would have bought it if it was the Wii 2.
The Wii 2.
The Wii what is it? I don't know.
The only
Rest
two
in
people,
peace.
the only
These
two
two
people
own it.
that have a Wii U is Jason and I.
And they don't-
you guys
and they don't care.
give two shits about it. So like,
So he's been playing Wind Waker for the first time, which is an amazing game.
Wind Waker is
And
not
it's
a
an HD version.
Wii U game. Not.
It's
It
a
is
Wii
not.
U game.
It is not, but it's
but-
wonderful.
I just purchased
Disclaimer.
I would give you props
3D
on that.
3D Mario for the Wii U,
And
and it should arrive in the mail anyway.
Yay, Mario!
I said I bought it. I didn't say I had it.
thank you, Amazon, for getting it to Jason in time for this
Yes.
episode. Where's your drone? It should be dropping it off anytime soon, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Funny story about that purchase. I'll tell you guys later.
Why not now?
Why not on camera?
All right.
On camera,
All right.
bring it.
While we're on camera. So I'm moving to another country, which is incredibly expensive, and I essentially have no money right now, but my girlfriend in Finland was incredibly nice and was like, I know you really want to play these video games when you get here, and video games are super expensive in Europe, so I'm going to give you my debit card so that you can purchase some video games that you're wanting to play when you get here in America and then bring them with you. And yeah, I got on Amazon and I put all the games in my cart, and then I had her debit card, and I went to put
I
the
couldn't tell.
I went to buy the games, and I accidentally just hit purchase rather than purchase.
Add to cart.
Yeah, rather
You
than
didn't
add
a new
card.
card. Good
Oh.
job.
And it was like, purchase done.
Have
So
you
I had to run into the other room, and I was like, fuck, Oscar, give me $200. I have to go to the bank right now before I get an overdraft.
Jason,
And I was like, oh, I owe you rent.
have you ever used the internet?
I have used the internet.
Okay. I was just wondering. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, our actual normal host is disappearing. I don't know what's going on
It's
over
all right.
here.
I'm nailing this.
Here, continue, host.
We're a few beers in.
Yeah. This is episode 3 of the night.
Beers, balls,
We're having
doesn't
a
matter
good
how
time.
many deep you are. It's all
Episode 3, isn't that where
I always hope to just be 2 balls deep.
Anakin becomes Darth Vader?
I think, yeah.
I just like making sure that the show is still recording. That's all. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know
No,
if
this is
people
the
actually
first
want to
time
hear
we've
us
done
talk
3 in
or
a
just
night.
watch how animated we
It
are in these
is.
episodes.
There's a reason we've never done 3 in a night.
Well, you're leaving us.
because you
Nathan.
forget
This
the
is
charger.
You're leaving us behind. You don't care
I'm
about
leaving
us.
you guys
You're
behind.
just like,
no,
goodbye.
I'm not though. I'm still going to be on future episodes. I'll just be doing it via like
Skype.
Skype.
We'll put you on a screen in the background.
I like.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to get a PS4 camera. What do they call PlayStation Eye V2? I don't know
I
what
have
the
one of
crap they
those.
call it.
PlayStation Eye.
But if
But it
I
doesn't
get
have
one,
Skype on it yet.
I would like to have people join us on the background TV someday. And I think that would be really awesome instead
That's
of
going to
having
be me.
annoying gameplay repeat and
We
repeat,
should load
repeat,
up
and repeat for 25
chat
minutes.
roulette or whatever that thing is.
I want to know how Oscar got
I've
into.
always
all of a
wanted
sudden
to
they're
show
on
you
a-
guys my
all of a
balls.
sudden they're on a-
I want to know how Oscar got into video games.
How I got into video
Oh,
games?
the origin story.
My
He's
origin.
New. He's new.
That's right.
Let Jason kind of introduce it. Jason, introduce this.
Okay, Oscar and I became friends when we met
Boom, here it
in
goes.
Final Fantasy XI.
Yeah.
He lived on the whole other side of the country, but he was helping me out, running around, healing my party,
North Carolina.
saving me. He lived in North Carolina, ended up moving out to the West Coast. We've been roommates for years now. We met in Final Fantasy
True
XI.
friends. True
Yeah.
friends.
Video
That's
games
co-op right there, man.
via couch fucking co-op, except entirely opposite coasts.
Thanks for bringing it
Completely
up
different couches.
outside
Yeah.
of Portland.
But how did you actually get into video games?
Into video games. Well, shit. I mean, probably when I was 6, 7, my aunt used to be a fucking huge Nintendo freak. Like, she would buy all the consoles, like the NES, SNES when they first came out, and my parents didn't know shit about any of that. So my aunt, I would have to go stay the weekend over at my aunt's house just to fucking see her play like Super Mario's World, and it blew my fucking mind. And it was my aunt. Yeah, my aunt was just like, you know, she was like 40 something years old, just fucking blasting away at this console video game.
These
and I was like,
dildos, they ain't working for me.
yeah, the dildos were retired after that. You know, Mario the plumber came into action, and the rest is history.
You do the right kind of fun.
Yeah, but yeah, no, that's what pretty much absorbed me into the world of video games. And
What's your favorite game of all time? Then we got to ask this. This is one thing I want to
My
know.
So
favorite-
Jason, ask him what his favorite video
Yeah,
game
sorry,
is.
Jason.
Okay?
Jason, will you ask him what his favorite game of all time is?
Oscar, what's your favorite video game of all time?
cool dudes.
That's how easy that was for him.
Or isn't that
Guys had such a hard
bad
time.
dudes?
Bad dude.
Bad
Bad dude.
Come on.
I didn't even know the name of the game.
Same thing.
What the hell? Obviously not your favorite game. if you don't know the
Cool
name of it.
dude.
No, actually, no. It's actually
Wait, do you
Hello
mean bad
Kitty.
dudes or cool spy?
Yeah.
Hey, you know
Only
what?
Jared played that
Yeah.
game.
Man.
As far as I know, I'm the only person that played it.
They're the knockoff of both, man. I couldn't afford either one. Shut the fuck up. But no, Hello Kitty's Dreamland 2. It's a good game.
Jesus Christ.
Oddly, I
That
believe
is
that.
awesome. Barbie. Okay, no, but seriously, Final Fantasy
It's gay.
bringing motherfuckers together. Oscar and I met playing Final Fantasy XI and ended up living together as roommates. Jared, first roommate, right after college. We met when we were in junior high school social studies class because he pulled out a Final Fantasy VI soundtrack. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I love Final Fantasy. You're a Final Fantasy fan? We should be friends.
I totally had the
Here it
soundtrack.
is, 20 years later.
Thank you, Square.
Thank you, Square.
Thank you,
Best
Square.
friends of my life.
Yeah. Cheers.
Well, you know, Square is
That's what they do, you know.
Make friends?
They bring us together.
Oh, well, our last episode we were
Yeah,
talking about
except
E3 reveals. Maybe Square is going to reveal Red Racer 3, motherfuckers.
Something without lightning.
Yeah,
I feel like
without
Moogles,
lightning, please.
Moogles should
Yeah.
be.
These days, that's what Square is bringing us together on.
Sleeping
Mutual
Dogs 2.
disappreciation of the character Lightning. Please get rid of her.
Just please bring out Knights King 2 instead of Lightning Returns 8 times.
No, I heard like on
Tobal 3!
Yes, Tobal 3. Or at least bring Tobal 2 out in the US.
No, skip that shit. It's been too long.
Returns.
Yeah.
Urges 2.
With Lightning.
With none. Fuck, that's some old school shit right there.
All right, this episode of Couch Co-op has officially gotten too nerdy for 90% of the viewing audience to understand.
Double.
Really?
Our RPG
85.
episodes of the show and the podcast still remain the most popular episodes
Yeah, I think the nerdier
of
it
our
is, the
show.
better.
All right, you guys are getting it then. We don't have to worry about going over your heads.
We have a podcast. Look us up on iTunes
Oh, we gonna start pimping
or
shit?
Podbean.
Are we pimping shit? I mean, we can start pimping shit.
The
I mean,
3 people that watch this show might not know that we actually have a podcast. What? Yeah,
The 3
it's
people
there.
that watch the show don't even know we have a show, actually. So
No, seriously, the people who watch this show, please leave in comments what your names are, and I swear to God, we'll start mentioning you by name.
Every single episode.
You will be official members of the show.
Send your
You can
care
leave
package.
comments on the topics. We will bring your comments
yes,
up.
we will. We totally will. We totally,
Yeah,
we totally
yeah.
will totally do that.
Yeah,
We-
people who watch this show, just tell us what you want us to mention. Suggest comments for the show. We will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
it'll be fun.
We actually did that
We
on the
would-
podcast recently. There's an
Yeah.
app on iPhone and
Oh, yes.
Android called First for Gamers.
First for gamers.
And Couch Co-op Show and MilkManPictures
The Couch
are
Co-op
both
shows is better.
users on there.
First for gamers, great
And
app.
we had really good response on
It's like
that.
a Twitter
So
app. It's like a
join
Twitter
our
app.
conversation or add something to us, and we'll probably bring up your story because we like having things to talk about.
And it's only for gamers.
We really do, and it's for gamers.
Someone close this shit out. Justin, close it
For
out.
fuck's sake, we need to kill this episode.
I think our normal host is bored doing this current episode, so
All right.
thank
So,
you.
that's it. I'm going back to Helsinki now. Love you guys.
We're gonna miss
See you soon.
Bye, Jason.
Peace.
Bears.
I'm out.
Bears.
Bears.
Rum!
Yes.
Turtle power.